Zach Kushner still out. J.R. Tavai out. Taylor Ashton out. Brian Bauckham out. Marshall Jones was back. Deion Bailey limited. Chris Gallipo basically out. Jeremy Galton out. Curtis McNeil limited. Christian Thomas out. Devon Flournoy out. Junior Palme, we discussed, had surgery. Charles Burks will now have surgery tomorrow on his knee. And Gio is still out for the year. Abe Markowitz came out during practice, went in for x-rays on his other foot. So obviously we hope that's okay because Abe has had a great camp.
When you say Gallipo's basically out, how is that?
Yeah, he goes through some of the stuff with us, but it's no contact. Really just the walkthroughs and some alignment stuff. His shoulder just continues to get banged up whenever we put him out there. And we have to take him out, so we're going to try to rest him.
I know obviously you want to talk about this team, but do you have any comment or anything about the Tennessee ruling?
Well, I don't because, we've been instructed that until it becomes public, not to comment.
How did Marcus Martin do today?
He did well. We put him in there, and when Abe went down, he actually was going with the ones in there. So I think Marcus has a great future here. I think he's a very talented athlete who really loves football, and we're just excited to continue to get his weight down. I think he's down 14 or 16 pounds already.
When you say the other foot for Markowitz, you mean the one that he didn't have surgery on?
Yes.
Mark Tyler was obviously out here today. What is his status?
Well, it's the next step in the process of Mark hopefully coming back. And so this isn't a major step. He's not okay. He's not cleared for the second game. This is just something that we had in place as he goes through this process, the number of steps. And the next one was to bring him out here. Threw him down on service team. For the most part, got a couple runs with the twos there. But, we'll see. This is still all up to Mark. And this has changed nothing regarding his playing status. We'll just mix him in there some in practice, especially with the service team, so he'll get beat up down there going against our one defense.
And assuming he stays on the straight and narrow, he'll continue to practice every day?
Yes.
As some of these position battles are sorting out, along the offensive line and running back, how is that affecting preparation for Minnesota?
Well, I wish that we had it a little bit more nailed, and then Abe going out today confused a little bit, so it's just part of what everybody goes through. Hopefully that as we get going, that everybody's back. We did put in all first and second down stuff today for Minnesota, get a head start there. Our first shot with our service teams of teaching them how we need them to give looks and pulled some guys in some different spots to help us out. For instance, using George as their quarterback to give us somebody that's big and fast and strong, like Marquise. So it was good to work through that for the first day.
It seemed like in the service team period that Cody was the second quarterback up. Does that mean that he is the second quarterback?
Well, we have headed down that direction. I think both. I know both of them. We have great confidence to go in and play right now. This was not a big competition that Cody won necessarily. It was just what we went with. To give him the 2 snaps, and regardless of whether he were to play as a 2, good, bad, or indifferent. Whenever Matt leaves, the competition will be wide open, and we'll start over because we have great confidence in both of them.
So you have to pick somebody, in other words, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. And so we went with Cody. Really, I know it's abnormal to hear. It really is not even a reflection upon their play. They both played so well. It could be either of them.